What's up, you guys? Today we are going to talk about a topic that I get asked about a lot throughout the day and on the channel. And that question is, which is better, whole eggs or egg whites? And this is a very interesting topic, and the answer can vary depending on a bunch of different factors. But before we get into this video, guys, I just want to let you know that we've had such an explosion of apparel sales this week that we wanted to offer that same 10% off code for this weekend only. So if you want some of the new Anabolic Aliens apparel, make sure you click the link in the pinned comment of this video in order to get a new shirt and tank top. You guys, your support has been amazing through this campaign, but now let's get into this video. There has been an ongoing debate of whether or not eating whole eggs or just the egg whites is better for you. And I am here to shed some light on this topic. And this basically boils down to whether or not the yolk is healthy. So let's talk about the yolks. A typical large egg yolk contains about 55 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, less than 1 gram of carbohydrate, and just about 3 grams of protein. It also has almost 200 milligrams of cholesterol, which is the majority of people's concern. But is the dietary cholesterol in an egg yolk something to be scared of? Egg yolks may be one of the highest foods in dietary cholesterol, but they also contain a bunch of micronutrients that may help fight against heart disease. Now, most of the fat of an egg yolk comes from monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fat. People freak out about the word cholesterol because they do not understand that the dietary cholesterol and cholesterol in the blood are not one and the same. Also, the type of cholesterol in an egg yolk is mainly HDL, which is considered the quote, healthy type of cholesterol. Now, recent research has shown that dietary cholesterol is not as much of a concern on blood cholesterol levels. Instead, the focus has been placed on trans fats and saturated fats, which we know more about in the relation to increasing the risk of health complications if they are consumed in excess. Now, there have been a number of studies showing that moderate egg consumption is not related to increasing the risk for heart disease. Now, the research points to LDL, the quote, bad cholesterol, does, however, increase the risk, along with the trans and saturated fats that I mentioned earlier. Keep in mind how your eggs are prepared. Are you drowning them in butter on the pan, smothering them in bacon and cheese, etc.? And this can obviously negatively impact the health of the eggs because you are loading them with unnecessary fats. If you have health complications related to your LDL levels or diabetes, you may want to consider dropping your egg yolk consumption because it has the potential to increase the incidence of heart disease if you're consuming more than 3 eggs per week. To summarize, egg yolks are high in protein, which is good, high in dietary cholesterol, which is not something to freak out about, high in choline, biotin, vitamin A, and other antioxidants. Also, an interesting fact to keep in mind when purchasing eggs from the grocery store is that brown eggs are not better for you than white eggs. This just depends on the breed of chicken. Size also does not matter. Now let's talk about egg whites. A typical egg white contains about 20 calories, virtually no fat, virtually no carbs, and is almost pure protein at about 4 grams. Egg whites also contain a decent micronutrient complex, and this chart right here demonstrates the comparison of micronutrient content in egg whites versus the egg yolks. Now, if you want to look at this in greater detail, just pause the video for a quick second. It is also important to note that more than 50% of the protein in an egg comes from the egg white, and that is truly the importance of the egg white. It is practically a pure protein source, and it is very low calorie because of its lack of fat and carbs. This makes it a great option for people on a low carb diet or people trying to add solely protein to a meal in their diet. So at the end of the day, which do we choose? The egg yolk or the egg white or the whole egg? The whole egg will combine all of the benefits of the white and the yolk that we have gone over in this video. I think the best option would be to shoot for around 1 whole egg per day in the morning and less if you have health complications like diabetes or high LDL levels. Then add enough egg whites to your meal to make the total protein content of your meal around 30 to 40 grams of protein. So at the end of the day, guys, moderate egg yolk consumption is not dangerous and might actually help fight health complications. And egg whites are great for adding additional protein to the diet, so make sure to include both in your diet. And I'm sure you guys are going to say, but Eric, if you had to pick just one, which one would you pick? And my answer is egg whites. Why? Because there are so many ways to get your healthy fats in the diet that it doesn't have to be from egg yolks. But it is very hard to find such pure protein sources in the diet like egg whites. They are an extremely versatile tool in the diet. You can cook them for breakfast, add them to protein shakes, and add them to literally anything because the bland flavor is very easy to mask in all kinds of recipes. And in the fitness world, we love our protein, so egg whites win this round. So I hope you guys liked this video, and if you liked the video, make sure to click the thumbs up button and leave a comment down below which one you think deserved to win. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so that way you never miss a new video upload. And make sure to check that pinned comment below for the link to our new apparel. It is amazing and you guys are going to love it. All right, guys, I will see you next time.
Together we got power. Let's just rap it.